Hello. This is the session about the case study in the Python that is in the series of Python for non-programmer. At this moment, what we're gonna do is we're gonna uh, use the Python in order to solve some business analytic problem, the basic. Okay, so at this moment, you must know how to use Python and then PyCharm, and then we have the Google Drive location in order to get the data file. So let's go to the case number one. In the case number one, we will not use the data file yet. What we're gonna do is we're gonna find a array score of the list, but this list is like semi-structure because we're gonna have a variety of the data. Now, for example, we have integer, we have float, right, and then we have the text. So if we try to just do it, I mean, just try to add, we're gonna have the problem because they're gonna crash each other, right? I mean, they're gonna have the runtime error. So the input of this one is the list of element, and then the process is to find such mean, and then the output gonna be the average score. Okay, so we start by creating the new Python and PyCharm project. Okay, so we call the case the case study of the Python, and then I use Python 3.11, and then make sure that we have something like main.py because we just use main.py in this case. Okay, so in the beginning, what I want to do, since we study the NumPy and Pandas already for some reason, so we just say import NumPy as np, and then we import Pandas as pd. Okay, and then this one we will not use this, and then we're gonna just delete the code. We have only name left, and then we do the case 01. Okay, here we are. Okay, and then here we're gonna use the case 01 first. Okay, so in the beginning, if we try to run, they're gonna have the error because didn't know the NumPy and Pandas just. So we go to the terminal and then we say pip install NumPy, comma Pandas. Okay, so we just do install both of them. So after this install finish, they support to finish. I mean, they will not have the red color. The PyCharm is quite similar. They're gonna do this job for you guys. Okay, while we are waiting for the system to do this one, we can see the data first. That's good that we did not have the data for that much, but when we learn, we just have small piece of data. In the real world, the data is quite a lot. So while we are waiting for installing, we can copy the short code, this one from the slide to uh, our system, our short code. Okay, so this one is the my list. In my screen is quite big นะครับ so but anyway นะครับ if you feel that you don't want to have two row นะฮะ I mean two line of code for one object is okay you can make it very long like this one but maybe it's not quite convenient นะครับ so every time you want to start a new line if you want to break within the list of the Python, I recommend that you do it right after the comma like this นะครับ so this one is very good you see so that you can see it even though it is a three line of code but actually this one is just one object okay so right now what we gonna do is we just try to print the list นะครับ print my list okay here we are and do not forget to indent so when we try to print it's nothing they just print the stuff inside right however the first job we need to do is we need to do the average score but we cannot do because if we try to use the average they're gonna have the error for sure right so we can try to find the the function Python function to check the type that if we have the text we will not do it, right? So what we do is we can search, but at this moment I can give you the example of the Python the Python the is instant นะครับ Python is instant นะครับ and then you can see it in the Python document itself นะครับ the Python is instant this one is not in the NumPy or Pandas this is in the Python นะครับ right away นะครับ so you need to state something like the object and then the class information okay so this one นะครับ before we doing this one I just want to do the loop นะครับ and then check element by element so we do the for x in my list นะครับ and then if we say print we gonna just print x it means we print inside right so we gonna print everything inside 1 2 3 4นะฮะ something like this so therefore we do this one we don't want to print so we just say if นะครับ uh, if is instance of the string นะครับ the x is the instance of str right the string if it is instance of the string they just print นะครับ they just print นะครับ so we just print an x as the instance of string so this kind of code and then we run so they're gonna print only the string one, right? Okay, so this one is good for now. However, I will not use this one because we want to find average score, right? So we just said not after the if, right? So they will just put it to print. I mean, we just have this one,นะครับ, in order to make it write just non-text,นะครับ. So we filter the text out and then have only non-text. This one is very good, you know. I mean, at this moment you can use some programming algorithm, right, to find the average, right? So you say total equal to 0 นะครับ count equal to 0 and then every time you add you count plus 1 and then the total score however if we do this one it means we learning the basic programming but this is not the topic of basic programming so therefore what we are doing we are using NumPy and Pandas นะครับ maybe today this session not Pandas yet นะครับ it's gonna be next case but we're gonna use the NumPy นะครับ therefore in order to do the NumPy, most of the time we do like this. So we set my list 2 equal to the blank list. Okay, and then instead of print x, we just set the my list 2 dot append นะครับ append x นะครับ so therefore we gonna if we run through the my list one and then if it is not string right not text they gonna add to my list 2 you see so this one is mean this is to filter text element out right okay so now we have the one we want right so we just see the my list number 2 and then we run okay, so this is the list that we want, right? So, but we don't want the list, we want average. So we have NumPy already in the name of NumPy. So I said NumPy average. And then in the average set my list 2, my list 2, and then we run. And then yes, we have average score, but we make it look a little bit better. So we said average score is นะครับ and then plus this one however in Python you cannot mix str with the number so we just set str and then open and close bracket right this one is a typecasting to make this one to become the string or text as well so that is we gonna have the average score. Okay, so that is what we want from here. However, I want to have some additional fun for you นะครับ so if we want to print only the text we don't want to print the number right we don't want to do anything in the number so I said case 02 case number 102 นะครับ and then we do everything the same thing but we just said this one like the is instant นะครับ and then we just print the my list นะครับ so this one is mean we try to filter out the number นะครับ so if you say case 02 นะครับ case 01 is mean doing the average and then 02 is the filter number out ได้ filter number element out okay, so if we run in the beginning, they're gonna do the average, and then the second one gonna be the list of the one that filter number. Okay, so this one is the case number one of the case study of Python